So if you've been part of the 2,100 people watching Portal Trouble, this video is probably for you. In today's video, me and ChatGPT have been doing some research about the show, and some of the screenshots I took were really dark. So if you ignore S1E18 playing in the background, let's get started. Timber, You Weren't Here During That Timeline is doing heaving lore lifting whether it was intentional or not. This design is huge: butterfly wings, transformation, liminality, crossing states, crown, narrative importance, chosen POV, not authority, African wild dog skin, not native, not quite fox, not quite wolf. Visually, Foxy looks like someone who doesn't fully belong to one species, doesn't fully belong to one timeline, has been modified rather than empowered, so when Foxy glitches in earlier episodes or turns black in S1E16, it tracks perfectly. He's already out of sync with reality. Fox form, classic magic symbol, clothing especially pink, individuality, not survival gear, gray default skin, neutral, liminal, not fully alive or not fully gone. Given the poison lake blocks him, he disappears after S2. He tried to kill Foxy earlier. Fantasy looks like someone whose existence depends on stable magic. Once the system destabilizes, he can't sustain himself. That makes his death feel less like dying and more like deletion or displacement. Timber, you weren't here during that timeline. That line implies there are multiple timelines. Events occurred that Timber literally did not exist for. Foxy remembers them. So earlier when we said Timber feels like a latecomer, that's not just metaphorical, it may be canon. What this suggests, Foxy and possibly Foxlover retain memory across timeline shifts. Timber enters after at least one reset, split, or collapse. Fantasy may belong to an earlier or unstable timeline. Pause to read the rest. I got lazy. Well, that was something. Anyway, now I hope you know some lore about the show and the fact that Fantasy disappeared out of context. I'll leak some more footage in the next video. My phone ran out of storage. Anyway, there is a chance Fantasy might come back, literally way too rare. Wait, I'm now just realizing I think Foxy has dementia.